Check, check, check. 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 Check, check, check. 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 Check, check, check. Check. Alright, good evening everybody, and welcome to part 2 of the World Tour Racing Club 4-hour series, round 1 at Spa-Francorchamps. My name is Tom, and I welcome you all to the stream. I hope you enjoyed the Lobby A stream that was on board with me. Thank you for watching me. Yes, full of mistakes, I know. It wasn't easy, and look at this. Lobby B is ready to go. The grid is based on the results of Lobby A. So this is a team event. Both drivers have to do 2 hours, and the starting grid now is set for 2 hours, and we're waiting on the lights to go out. We have in P1 we have Don Siegel, in 2 we have in P2 we have SDM Viper, and in P3 it's TSG TS040 going through turn 1. Everybody nice and clean. Boki having a little issue there, and Pepsi is leading the way, followed by Don. Adam behind them. 4th is Viper, 5 Morris. Then we have Smoking Lan, Boki, Waterskin. Immediately we have a fight here. Hoping this stays nice and clean. TS040 coming and peeping, but he has to watch out, because he has also a Viper. Somebody went a little wide there. Quickly have a look who that was. That was unfortunately Morris. Yeah, the tires are cold. I think most of the guys are on softs. I'm sorry if I speak a little broken up or in pieces, but I just raced myself 2 hours, so just need to calm down for a moment and settle in. For the guys from Lobby A who are watching the stream, congratulations guys, that was a very nice and clean, friendly and fair play race. We all loved it, and we see that the camera doesn't want to follow 100%. Okay, we have Don in P2, followed by Adam, Viper right behind. That's a 3-man fight there on lap 1. Coming down to the bus stop. I'm taking on the inside on the bus stop. The 3 next to each other, a little pushing. Now the bus stop is a hard place to go through with 3 next to each other, and we see that Pepsi is taking the lead of a 2.9 seconds at the moment. In 3 we have Don, and cameras don't want to follow really good. Viper in 4th. In 5th we have Smoking Land with the Mercedes, followed by Rutan in the BMW M6. Then we have the Joker in P7. In P8 we have Waterskin in the Mercedes. Picked up the slipstream of the Lexus and passed through. In 9th we have Devlin Calypso, followed by Demi Crazy Dampers, peeping left, peeping right. Morris we have in P11. Unfortunately he had on lap 1 a little mistake made. And Boki we have in P12, and I don't know if something happens to Boki. we will hear that afterwards. He might have done a pit stop. I know he had a little mistake in turn 1 after the start. Well, let's quickly go back to the front of the grid. We have TSG Pepsi leading the way, 1.9 seconds. On TSG TS040, followed by Don 1.2 seconds from Viper. I'm gonna immediately put all the data on so we can see what these guys' speeds are going. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Don Siegel a 2:17.0. Viper also a 2:17.0. Smokey Ian 2:17.8. And we see Rutgen in 6 at the moment with the M6 right behind the AMG. He's gonna pick up that slipstream from the AMG. Let's see if he can make it. Stick in the corner, taken on the inside, and he got through nice and clean. Smokey trying to fight back instantly, trying to put in a response. And immediately behind these two guys we have Waterskin, also in the AMG. And he has a Lexus right behind him. Oh, going a little wide, Waterskin. And Morris has moved up already. He's coming back, Morris. P9 now. He's making up quickly for that mistake. Well, it's a 2-hour race. It's 4 hours in total, so intense. We have Devlin at the moment. $11 is for Dimi and Boki in 12, and we see that Boki has gained now. Is coming back 5 seconds now. He was on 40 seconds. So he's doing a good job, Boki, and we're going back to the front. I'm gonna see how these guys are doing in the top 4. Pepsi still leading, 1.6 seconds. TSG TS040 is definitely gonna wanna quickly close that gap and not let Pepsi go. Viper in P3 with him immediately Don behind them. So we see a 1, 2, 3, 4 for Aston Martin. So for those who are asking themselves what this is a 4-hour series, 2 lobbies, followed right behind each other, starting immediately after each other. Two drivers with the same car and the same livery on the car. And this is part 2. These guys all drive in team formation. Ian trying to Smokey trying to stick with that M6. Look at Morris. Morris doing a really good job. He's already back into 8th. Let's see if he's closing the gap to Unyam Nyoka. He's going in full power. He's nicely getting back from that mistake he made. And we're back at the front. And we see that GTS PS4 has closed the gap to under a second now behind Pepsi. Coming up to the bus stop, onto the straight. And the time between these two guys is going slightly up and down. And we're at the moment 12 minutes into the race, so it's 2 hours. Oh, we had ZM Viper sliding a bit through turn 1. I'm gonna immediately see where Don is behind Viper, 1.6 seconds behind. Here is Don. Field is getting a little bit more spread out now. Written followed by Smokey. These guys have been together a little while. Everybody's like a little bit settling into position now. The field is getting a bit spread out. Here we have the Yoke in P7 at the moment. Also doing a good job of that Lexus. Morris is still in 8th, and told you we're gonna see what Morris is doing. Look, Morris is closing that gap, doing his really the best that he can. They already definitely made up for that mistake. And Devlin we have in 9th. 10 seconds behind Morris. Then in the Lexus Demi Crazy Dampers in 10th. In 11th we have Boki, and looks like we had an issue with DSG Waterskin front suspension, aero and engine damage. He must have had to crash somewhere. We missed that. That's unfortunate. We didn't see what happens. He comes out behind, and DSG Waterskin, as we all saw, just crossed the full white line exiting pit lane. So that's gonna be taken note of and be looked into after the race. Quickly going back to these guys, 1 and 2. Pepsi and TSO4O in a fight for the first position. Pepsi staying on the insides. That makes TSO4O has to go wide a bit. Again, shutting the door here. Very nice fight between these two guys, and now we're coming up to a straight line speed. TSO4O has the advantage of the slipstream. Is he gonna place it next to Pepsi? And he does. Coming down now to the bus stop. And careful, guys, careful. And there you go, nice and clean through the bus stop. Turn 1, and now we're gonna have to look onto the straight line. Going through Eau Rouge Radillon. Now let's see if he can take that slipstream with him. Pepsi's a bit faster on the straight line. Gaining against a little bit of time. Viper is 5 seconds behind these guys, and Viper has Don right behind them on a second at the moment. And Rutgen is still in 5, and I think he's still followed by the Mercedes. We have Smokey Ian, Yoka, and let's have a look at Morris, because Morris was stepping on it to come back into the field. Here we have Morris on a 2.7 seconds. And a little step by step, he's reeling the Yoken in. Devlin in P9 at the moment, 17 seconds behind Morris, and he has Dimi Crazy Dampers behind him, and Dimi is followed by Boki, 1.6 seconds for Boki in the BMW. Now remember, Boki unfortunately had an issue in turn 1, and Waterskin is on 1 minute and 35 at the moment. Somewhere he had a really big issue. So let's hope he can, in these 2 hours, recover a little bit from that. And let's go back to the front, guys. Now Pepsi has a second on TSO 4. Doing a very good job at the moment. An amazing job, actually. And we see on the background, we see Viper and Dom quickly going over to these two. There's less than a second behind these two. Oh, Viper sliding a bit. Looks like he's a little bit struggling with the tires. And they are starting to wear down a bit. We're on lap 9 now. Oh, and what happened to Don there? Oh, Don is a bit in trouble. A little mistake there, but he saves it. Nice save, Don. He's got the M6 from Rutten behind him in P5. Well, in Lobby A, I also had my hands full with the Aston Martin the moment that the tires started degrading. And in the background we see Morris also a bit sliding out of the bus stop. Here is Morris, and lost a little bit of time on the Yoka, but that might be the tires, that the tire wear that starts to kick in a little bit. Boki in 9th at the moment. If I'm right, then he now has gained 2 seconds on Morris. Devlin in 10. Demi Crazy Dampers. Oh, that was a close call. In 11. And Waterskin in 12 at the moment. And we just missed that pass. Unfortunately, TSO 4 has passed Pepsi just a few seconds ago. Pepsi trying to stick as close as possible. To Adam as he can, because we're now going right up to Eau Rouge, Radillon, and then straight up. So if he can pick up that slipstream from Adam, let's hope so. Oh, a little bit of shaking from Pepsi. Taking up that slipstream and placing the car next to Adam. Nice move from Pepsi. Quickly switch camera to Pepsi. And Pepsi defending now. These two are having a great fight here. And Pepsi again defending, saying, no, you're not passing me. Very nice driving of these two. That was in the lobby A this evening. Also the same thing. Nice clean fights. And that's the way we like to race at the World Tour Racing Club. Pepsi definitely trying to get Adam again trying all the tricks out of the trick box. And Pepsi holding, doing his utmost best to holding him back. Now coming up to straight line speed. And up to the bus stop. Pepsi through. Adam also through onto the straight. And let's just quickly have a look backwards. In P3 we have Don at the moment. Did Viper take a pit stop or Viper? No, he didn't, but I think Viper made a mistake somewhere, because Rutten is coming closer with the AMG, and he's still followed by Rutten is followed by Lan with the Mercedes. Joke in 7, 8 Morris, 9 Boki, 10 is Dimi at the moment. He's gonna have to come in because he's low on the fuel and he's got aero damage on the front. Devlin, he has come in for fuel and tires, and V8 water skin in P12. Quickly going back to these guys. Pepsi, he keeps holding on. Oh, sliding a bit. Well, I also struggled a bit with the car. And we have Adam still trying to pass Adam in any way that he can. It's a very nice and clean fight. Again, that straight line. I'm gonna come up to the bus stop. Both are very clean drivers, so they're definitely gonna survive the bus stop. And they're in pit lane both. And quickly looking at Don. Don also coming into pit lane. And then I suspect that, oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button, that Rutgen is gonna stay out. Yeah, he stays out. Waterskin also stays out, of course. Smoky Land now in P2. He also stays out. Let's see, quickly. Fresh rubber on Adam, his car. Pepsi, he's taking the fuel now. I got to say, all these guys have done a very nice job on their liveries. And at the moment, leading the pack is Rutgen with the BMW M6, followed by Smokey with the AMG Mercedes. Jochen in P3. Oh, Jochen has aero damage in the front, so that's gonna slow him down a little bit. And we have Pepsi in P4. And then we have Adam P5. Both guys just came out of pit lane. We have Don in 6. Also a beautiful livery from Don. And Morris, he has again moved up a spot. P7 now. He does have fresh tires, but he didn't take on any fuel. Is it a mistake that he made, or is it deliberately that he splits his pit stops into 2? He has a Viper behind him. Viper also came out of pit lane. Boki in 9. 10th is for Timmy Crazy Dampers. 11 at the moment is Devlin Calypso, and Waterskin is at the moment in pit lane. Don't know why, because he has no damage. His tires are not completely done, and he still has fuel. Let's see what he does. Does he change tires and take on fuel or not? He's trying to get back into the same strategy as the rest. Joker also in pit lane at the moment. Morris is in for fuel, which is a little bit weird. Let's see if he can fuel. I hope it's not a problem in the game or something that happens. The Morris is back now, full force. We're back to the two that were leading the pack, Pepsi and TS040. Not so done. And then we had Viper, but did Rutgen and Land still have to come into pit lane? Let's see if Smokey is coming in now. No, he's not. He's staying out. In the background we see Pepsi and TS040. They have been in a fight from the beginning from the race. Done. Then we have Viper, and he's followed by Waterskin, but Waterskin is P12. Mioka just crossed the line, coming into turn 1 now. Boki in P8 with a 2:16.1 now. Morris in 9th, he's 8 seconds behind Boki. And these guys also, of course, doing their best. Look at that. Dimi followed very closely by Devlin. Devlin trying to make it stick through a bus stop. Trying to get a good exit out of that. And the time between these two is dropping. Dimi and Devlin. Keep an eye on that for a moment. It's funny to see on the back of Dimi's car the word crazy. .4 seconds for Devlin on Dimi at the moment. Gonna quickly check with Waterskin. 1:13 now, so he has made up now 22 seconds. Waterskin doing his best as usual. Going back to the front. It's time for Rutten to come in for fuel. And also, these guys have done now 17 laps. And we see that. And Adam has passed Pepsi. But we still have an hour and 20 minutes and 45 seconds of racing left, so it's an endurance series, this, so we know until the last moment anything can happen. And Rutten comes in, but Smokey Ian stays out, and he's low on fuel. Is he gonna put up a fight against these two, or is he gonna let them go? We're staying with Ian, with 3 going through Eau Rouge, Radillon next to each other. Hopefully nobody gets killed here. Ian picking up slipstream from TS040. And Pepsi is also through. Ian also knows I have to come in for fuel, so, and tires, so battling these guys, but has no reason to do so. Let's see where Don is. Don is 9 seconds behind Smoky Land. And 10 seconds behind Don is Viper. So I think the first round of, quickly going over, the first round of pit stops is almost done. The only person that we expect to come in is Smoky Land. He will be coming in now. He's in third at the moment, and 7 seconds on Don. Now let's see where he comes out. Is he gonna come out? So here we have Don. He's gonna come out behind Viper, maybe in front of Rutten. Let's see. He has 28 seconds on the Rutten now. Smokey comes out in front or behind Boki. Let's see. Behind Boki. Quickly going to Boki. Okay. See that Boki has half a fuel tank. Well, Smoky Land is full. And going back to... Why is the camera doing weird? Alright. And at the moment leading the pack, it's the HG TS040 on 2.9 seconds on Pepsi. These two had a very nice and clean battle in the beginning stage of the race. Now everybody's settling down a bit. They know they have more than 1 hour of racing left, so staying away from damage and consistency gonna be very important. These guys are followed by Don. 11 seconds. He's down behind 11.5 seconds. I'm sorry, behind Pepsi. And then comes Viper. I'm gonna quickly put up the timesheets so we can. Everybody has been settled down now and been into pit lane. So let's quickly have a look at the timesheets at the moment. And now we see at the moment that TS040 holds the fastest lap of a 2:15.203. And if I'm reading right, then it's the Viper at the moment of a 2:15.4. with the second fastest lap, and the third fastest lap goes to TSG Pepsi with a 15.8. And we're going back to the front of the grid. Pepsi going a little bit wider. Half a fuel tank for TS040. Pepsi just a little under a half a fuel tank. All very nice cars of these guys. They really put their time into making nice liveries. For those who are new on the stream or just watching the stream, welcome to the round 1 of the 4-hour series held by the World Tour Racing Club. The 4-hour series is 4 races containing 4 hours of racing every round. 2 drivers, both doing a 2-hour stint, and then we count the times of both of the drivers together and the laps. Then we look at the times that were between the guys, and then we come up with a result. So it takes a little bit of calculation. We have 12 teams at the moment in this 4-hour series, and I'm quickly gonna say all the teams, and want to thank them also for joining this brand new series. So we have Unim OGRT Racing team, we have a Speed Demon team, we have Team Polywords, we have Team THC Crew, then we have THG The Humble Guys, then we have Ram Racing, we have Hybrid Racing Team, we have OJRT SG Racing, we have IMB, that's the International Motorsports Belgium, we have HP SR, OJRT LF Racing, and we have OGRT Crazy Dampers. So that's a nice filled championship with 24 drivers at the moment. And this is round 1, and we race every 2 weeks on Saturday evening for 4 hours. So Adam's still leading the way, 7.4, 7.5 seconds on Pepsi. Let's quickly see what Don is doing. Don's still on 10 seconds from Pepsi. And Viper 8. Here's Viper. Onium Joken in 5th. Rutgen in 6th. Boki in 7 at the moment with the M6. Smoky Land with his AMG in 8th place. Morris in 9th. Our Crazy Dampers Dimmy in 10th at the moment, and he has 52 seconds on Devlin. I think Devlin just came in. Yeah, Devlin just came into pit lane, so that's why. Not so much time between these two. So Dimmy is gonna have to come in before Devlin. And in 12th place at the moment, it's Waterskin, and he gained a lot of time on Devlin, because Devlin went into pit lane, of course. 15 seconds behind behind Devlin. I'm gonna be back in a minute or two with commentary. I'm also human, and nature is calling, so I'm just quickly going off to the bathroom. I'll be right back with you guys for some more commentary. Alright, my apologies for the little break that I had. I also needed quickly to grab a drink. And we see TS040 now coming into pit lane. And we see that Rutten has taken on P2 from Pepsi. I think that Pepsi had a little moment because he has aero damage at the moment. Is he gonna come in to repair that? He has 9 seconds on Ian, and we see Ian going past Don at the moment. These two are coming down to the bus stop. And it's a blue flag for, I think that's a blue flag for who? Let's see who's up front there. It's gonna be, I think, Devlin. Yeah, Devlin is on blue flag, so he's certainly gonna keep an eye out for those two that are coming. Devlin in 10th at the moment. Let's quickly go back to these two guys. Smoky Land and Don Seagull on the straight next to each other. Who's first and who's last on the brakes? Smoky keeping it sticking, taking on inside of Brussels. Nice defending there. Devlin is gonna have to watch out in a moment for these two, because these two are fighting for position. Don looking for a way to get past that AMG. But Smokey doing a good job at the moment on defending that position. We also have Viper following these boys. And we're on a straight line. It's Mercedes versus Aston Martin. Oh, there's some contact between these two. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, that's not nice, not nice. Easy, guys, easy, easy, easy. Quickly having a look that none of these two have damage. Going back to Don and Smoky Land. After their contact, and they're coming up to Devlin. P3, 4 and 5. So let's hope that Devlin will let these guys nicely pass through. Don is already back with Smokey. And Viper has also found the connection with these two guys, so this is a three-man fight going on at the moment. Devlin moving out of the way for these guys. Thank you, Devlin. That was a nice example of how we stick to the rules. Oh, and we have Viper going wide there, coming out of the bus stop, but he saved it, Immediately right behind Don. Gonna try on the inside of turn 1. That was a bit aggressive. Devlin has to watch out a little bit. He is picking up, of course, the slipstream of Don. And Pepsi at the moment, P6. So he definitely went in to get those repairs done on the front aero. And he's 11 seconds now behind Don. Jochen in 7. With the Lexus. And Boki in P8. Followed in P9 by Morris. Here is our friend Morris. He has recovered some positions. And Devlin in 10th in 11. We have Demi Crazy Damper, and in 12 at the moment it's TSG Waterskin with the Mercedes. And back at the front it's TSG TS040 leading with 18.4 seconds on Rutgen with the M6. We still have 49 minutes of racing left, so we saw in the first hour lots of switches in positions, so there's definitely gonna come some more once the next pit stops start kicking in. Viper in 3rd at the moment, with Don behind him. 1.5 seconds. Smoky Lamb in a P5. Going back to Don, but we see that Don is on better tires than Smoky Land, so in 6th we have Pepsi. We see Going quickly to Devlin. Oh, Devlin is off. Devlin is off. Little mistake there by Devlin. Quickly gonna have a look and see if there is one of the boards on the track or not. See if I can find that. Then I will have to stick with water scan. Don't think there is. This was the point where Devlin went off. No boards on the track, okay. And TSO for O leading 24.2 seconds on the BMW M6 from Rutten. And the Viper, he's been followed closely by Don. Smoky Land and 2.3 seconds behind is Pepsi. We missed what happened to Pepsi. He was performing great in the beginning stages of the race, but we know he has the speed and the drive. So he's now coming closer to Smoky Land. Through the bus stop they go both. Less than a second between these two. Pepsi trying to recover from what happens. We missed what happened, but Rouge Radillo, and he's gonna put the Aston Martin right next to the AMG, and Pepsi is through. Gonna have to watch out for the slipstream from Smokey. So in fifth it's Pepsi at the moment. In sixth, Smoky Land. And let's go up to Yoki. Yoki a little bit on a lonely drive at the moment. The Yoki, is it? I'm sorry. He does have his eyesight on Smoky Land. And he's making up time. He's gonna go on. There you go. He goes under the 2 seconds now. Smokey in P8, also in a BMW M6. After this round, it's round 2 of the 4-hour series, and that's gonna take place at Mount Panorama. 4-hour racing there with all these guys. And as a race director and organizer, it is really nice to see guys putting down a performance like this. Waterskin in P12. He's 6 seconds now behind Devlin. Okay, it's because Devlin has gone into pit lane. And TS040 starting on lap 35. And we have 41 minutes of racing left. And he has a 35-second lead on Rutgen. Rutgen is low on fuel. Viber is following him 8.6 seconds behind. And of course we have Don, who's also here, still here, in 4th. In 5th place at the moment is Pepsi. Hopefully he can recover from that issue that there was, that he had to come in and get some damage repaired. Just keep a little eye out on the time between him and Don. .4 seconds now, 5.5 on Don. The results of this race, they're gonna be online, I suspect by tomorrow evening, because we always have a look into lobby replay, because as a race director and you're doing commentary, you can't see everything that happens onto the track. They should put multi cameras or something around the tracks so that we can split our screens. Smoky Land, trying to keep that base nice and steady. He's in P7 now. And Rutin has come into pit lane. brand new tires and a good fuel tank. Morris in P9, we're gonna have to keep an eye on. Rutgen has just come out of pit lane. Not yet, he's gonna come out right about now, yeah? Well, let's see how close Morris comes. Oh, he was already out. Here we are with Dimmy Crazy Dampers. And his time has gone. Trying to get his time between him and Morris. I think it's above 2 minutes. Then we have Devlin on 38 seconds. Also trying to keep it nice and steady. He does have blue flags for race leader DS040, who's coming up to him. Well, we saw that Devlin has let other guys nicely pass under the blue flags. That's nice to have such guys in races. Okay, those guys might not be the fastest, but if you come across such a guy and he lets you pass nicely, look at that. That's nicely done from Devlin. Devlin is gonna have to watch out because Waterskin is climbing closer to him. Waterskin has definitely made up time after his engine damage. He was like a minute and a half behind. So I think these guys are gonna have a little battle in a moment. Waterskin with the AMG climbing closer to Devlin. Half a second now. This is a fight for position 11-12. Waterskin having a peep on the inside, and the two are now next to each other. Oh, Waterskin going wide. That's gonna, I think, he's gonna have to watch out that he doesn't get penalty time for that mistake. He doesn't, he's safe. All right. And let's go quickly back to the front, guys. Let's see what's happening here now. We've just over a half hour racing left. We're in P1 at the moment. It's GTS 40 55 seconds. In P2 we have done of half an hour racing. He also still has to come in. And TS040, he will also still have to come in. We have in third, we have the Joken at the moment. He's low on fuel, so he also has to come in. Boki also. So the only two that moment in pit lane is Pepsi and Viper. Rutjen P5, P6. The Viper coming out right behind them. And here is Pepsi coming out. In P7, and right behind him is Morris. So let's go and look at the front, and we see that TS040 has another pit stop to do. Don also, Dioka also, Boki also. Now Rutjen can make it work out with fuel savings, but he has to watch out because Viper is right behind him and he has come in already. Pepsi 14 seconds behind Viper. Morris in 8, and now we see the guys coming in. Those front guys, Joke, Seagull, and Boki is also coming in. Rutjen, he can stay out. Oh, little mistake there. Viper pulling off some drifting. Pepsi now in 4th, and he comes out right behind Don, and they're both on fresh rubber. Only Pepsi has a lap more, so he has warm tires. Yoken in 6. Oh, Yoka has engine damage and front aero and a suspension, and he has guys coming up to him. I think he just recently went into pit lane. Oh yeah, he did previous lap. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. And then Yoken has left the lobby. Don't know what happened there. Was there... Quickly going through the field, seeing is there somebody else with damage. Nope. So at the moment, 11 guys still on the grid. And Devlin and Crazy Dampers are having a little fight there. Nice to see that these guys in the back also are having some nice fights with each other. Leading the pack is still TS040, routine 45 seconds behind, but we're gonna have to watch out here because Viper is closing in on him. 23 minutes of racing left. Coming up to turn 1. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Now Viper has a slipstream. Defending that position. He doesn't want to give up that P2, of course. Viper looking on ways to get through there. Lutjen is defending every corner that he can. He knows that Aston Martin is fast. Both going through the bus stop. and onto the start-finish line again. Oh, that was a little lag, I think, with Viper. And another lap for these guys. Up the hill, Eau Rouge Radillon, onto the straight. Viper lost a little bit, but he's gonna come back. Rutten trying to shake him off. Yeah, he surely doesn't want Viper in his slipstream. Behind Viper we see 9 seconds for Pepsi. As these two are fighting, Pepsi is able to gain normally on time. As long as this fight keeps going on. Viper's gonna have to pull everything out of the box to get past Rutten. "19 minutes of racing left for these guys." And Pepsi has gone under 9 seconds now from Viper and Rutten, so he's, due to this fight, coming closer, so it might be a 3-man battle eventually. Well, for those watching the stream, or I think these drivers are gonna watch the stream in a replay a little bit. This 4-hour series is actually the base for something bigger that the racing club has planned, a bigger series. And these guys are now setting a bit of the future up. This is the first in team endurance series, so there will definitely be more of this in the future. Rutten G and Viper. Having a great race against each other. And Pepsi 8.2 seconds. Let's quickly have a look at Pepsi, his tires and fuel towards these other guys. Oh, he's in the advantage. Oh no, I moved on now, sorry. So I'm now staying the whole time with these guys, and it's Viper that comes in. Viper's coming into pit lane with only 14 minutes left of racing. And I find that a little odd. Don't know what the problem is with Viper. That means that TSG Pepsi has passed him and has come all the way up to P3 back. Viper taking on fuel, a bit of fuel and tires, and he comes out in 6th at the moment. Now let's see Pepsi and Rutgen, how much time there is between these two. 7.7 seconds. 7.6 seconds. Rutgen is relieved from Viper his pressure, but he has to look out because he has a Pepsi coming. And TSG TSO, he's leading the pack with 55 seconds. Oh, and we have somebody that's gone off, Boki. A little mistake there from Boki. That gives the position away to Viper. Don't think that is contact between those two. If there was, and we will hear it afterwards. In 7 we have Smoky Land and Morris in 8 at the moment. Morris also a little bit on a lonely drive. He's 32 seconds away from Smoky Land, and Timmy Crazy Damper, his time doesn't show, so it means it's gonna be above, I think, 2 minutes or something like that. And Waterskin in 10th, he's 18 seconds behind Dimmy. See if water skin is gaining on Dimi. It's bouncing around a little bit at times. And Devlin we have in P11. Also doing his best. Really sticking nicely to all the rules. And as a race director, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. He has let everybody nicely pass today when he got a blue flag. And up front, Adam with almost a minute lead on Rötgen. In P3 at the moment, it's Pepsi. 8 seconds. Pepsi certainly doing his best also, just as all the rest. P4 at the moment is for Don, and Don has a Viper. He has Viper that is coming back. Don is not gonna give up that P4 without a fight, of course. These guys are starting to think points, points, points. Sticking on the inside, Don. That was a little contact from Viper. He's giving the position back to Don. Thank you very much, Viper. That is very friendly and kind of you to do so. And these guys are back on a fight then. So if there's people watching and they're like, oh, gee, I'd like to join this. This looks fun and clean and friendly, and well, the 4-hour series is only 4 rounds, so we have 3 rounds coming up after this. It's about every 2 weeks on a Saturday. Why? Because we want to give everybody enough time to test their cars, get a setup done, because it's endurance. So but if you would like to join this, then get in touch with us. We have a few grid spots for teams left. We already have one team that is gonna come in from next week. I'm sorry, in 2 weeks. So They will miss one round, of course, this one. And Viper, who has taken over from Don. Oh, Don has crashed out. Don has crashed out. Don has engine damage and everything. I was talking about the series and I missed that completely. My apology, guys. My apologies. It's also late for me. Oh, that's unfortunate for Don. What happened there? What happened there? We will see that in replay tomorrow, but that's unfortunately. I would appreciate it if Don moves out of the way for Devlin now, like Devlin has done for him. I mean, this is not nice. Yeah, we have Smoky Land there. I'm quickly going to Smoky Land, and Don has let Smoky Land pass. Is he gonna let Devlin also pass or not? I hope so. Why is Devlin hanging behind them? He just wants to stay clear of it. He doesn't want to have any issues with Don. Okay. Well, Don could have moved out of the way. So for team HPSR, I don't know if Evotropic is watching the stream. I do guys want to inform you that you will get a warning for this next time on engine damage. Move out of the way if there's traffic. And let's go up to Demi Crazy Damper at the moment. In 9th, in 10th we have Waterskin. 11 is our friend Devlin. Looking at the clock, everybody, and we are almost there. We are almost there. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left of racing. We've had the lead. TAG TS040, a 1 minute and 9 lead on Rutgen. I have to watch out because Rutgen is low on fuel. And he has a Pepsi coming up to him. 4.1 seconds between number 2 and number 3. And with Rutgen on low fuel, he might be on fuel savings. Then Pepsi's pulling everything out of the box. He took an on damage earlier and he's completely coming back. With that hybrid racing team Aston Martin, 2.6 seconds. Rutgen is going to be in trouble with such a low fuel. I think it's one more lap after this one. I'm gonna keep an eye on these boys. 2.8 seconds. 2.7. Let's hope that Pepsi can work it out. for himself. Having a look now with Pepsi. 2.2 seconds. Oh, it's dropping. It's dropping fast. We're under the 2 seconds now. And under a second. Half a second for Pepsi now. Rutgen knows it. He's in trouble now. With such low fuel. Pepsi takes on the outside and he goes through, Don't think that Rutgen is gonna be able to answer that. Not sure if he's on fuel savings at the moment. And these boys are on the final lap. Aston Martin versus BMW M6. Sorry that we missed GTS winning lobby B. Congratulations to Adam. Strong drive from him. But we're now sticking with P3 and P2. And Pepsi completely recovering from a mistake. Rutgen is not going to give up like that. He's making that M6 work for him. Both coming down to the bus stop. The final corners. Hopefully they both survive. Easy on that. There you go. Nice fight between these two. Congratulations Pepsi. Congratulations Rutgen. Very nice driving, guys. And then we have SDM Viper crossing the line in P4. Congratulations Viper. Nice drive, guys. And we're now waiting on Boki, also out of the bus stop. Congratulations Boki. In 6 we have Smokey Learn. In 7 we have Morris. Very nice, well done from Morris. He came all the way back. Congratulations TAG DS040. Well, this was lobby number 2. So the results from 1 and 2 will be counted together, guys. Very nice racing today in both lobbies. I'm gonna be honest, I saw here in the lobby a few things happen. I'm gonna have a look into it. Let's quickly have a look at the race results. And the race results are right here, guys. On the podium, it's DAG TS040. In second place, it's DAG Pepsi GT. And third on the podium is OJRT Rutgen G with the M6. I do have to take quickly a screenshot from that. These results. And we're quickly gonna look at the lap chart. And look at that, guys. The first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, they have done 55 laps today. So, going back to these guys. Oh, they're all running off. I think they all need a drink or something. All right, this was it for the first round of the 4-hour series of the World Tour Racing Club. It was my pleasure to put in some commentary. Maybe it sounded a little stiff or something like that. My apologies for that. I raced in Lobby 1 right before I had to jump on and do commentary here, so I hope you guys understand a little bit. We will be back in 2 weeks for round 2 at Mount Paramount. I wish you all a good evening, and for the drivers, it's a rest moment now. I wish them all the best of luck for the upcoming test weeks that they're gonna have now for the next rounds. See you all later and have a good night. Cheers. Bye bye.